Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol. Let's jump into it. And today I want to talk about that whole concept of faking it until you make it. What's right with it? What's wrong with it? So with fake it until you make it, what you do is you say, okay, the relationship is bad. I'm unhappy, not getting my needs met. But if I act like the relationship is good, if I act like the relationship is fixed, if I don't complain about things and I act happy and I overperform in my wife role, or I overperform in my husband role, and I act like everything is awesome and we have a ton of sex, eventually the relationship momentum will catch up to the way I'm acting, and the relationship really will be good. The relationship really will be fixed. And that is true as an abstract thought. Theoretically, that should work. But what happens in reality is to fake it until you make it requires just total willpower. It requires this constant mental focus. It requires you to pour energy into your relationship while you're not particularly getting much back. And eventually, you just run out of energy. It's not like it all blows up. It's just more like you crash and burn and you can't sustain it anymore. So you're trying to fake it until you make it, but you just run out of gas before you ever make it. And then after that, it seems like the situation is worse because it's like I tried to do something. I tried to make it work, and now it just sort of seems worse. And it probably is because you ran out of energy. What I think you should do is I think you need to accept the reality of exactly where the relationship is, exactly how things truly are. And rather than fighting that, you need to accept it and just kind of run with it. So by accept it, I mean, okay, so things are bad now. That means there's no particular point me endlessly complaining about it, endlessly moaning and bitching and whining that things are bad, because that just becomes like this constant negative news cycle, and that constant vomiting of negativity just makes the relationship worse. It's also accepting the reality of, okay, the relationship is not in the greatest place. I'm not going to get all my needs met right now, and in fact it may be a while until I get some of my needs met. And rather than actively fighting about that and being angry and feeling entitled to it, it's just like, it's not the greatest right now. And I can accept that. And it's accepting that the thing that will work is to do the things that are going to slowly but steadily improve things. And you're just looking for what is positive and to do more of that and to stop some of the things that are negative and do less of them. So all these fights about nothing, all these complaints about how the relationship sucks, a big part of it is just stopping that. And that's not being fake. That's being truthful. It's being accepting of reality. You know the relationship's not the greatest. Your partner knows it's not the greatest. It's not news to anyone. You just don't need to be screaming about it 24 hours a day. All you're looking for is to slowly improve the relationship month after month. And it only takes a few percentage points of improvement in any one given month to get yourself from a pretty bad place to a pretty good place within 6 months to a year. So instead of just expending massive energy into the relationship and getting to a place where you just get emotionally and energetically bankrupt and you can't do it anymore, it's being really conscious about managing the energy in the relationship and slowly building it month after month. So it's not about being fake, it's about accepting the reality. Accepting the way to fix it is doing more positive stuff and cutting away some of the negative stuff. Not expecting it's all going to be fixed instantly, but accepting that it can be fixed systematically, slowly, over time. So that's about it for today. Hope you liked the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good internet stuff, and I will talk to you soon.